So after 5.5 hours on launch night with Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, this is a win. This is a win. I was skeptical coming in because Final Fantasy Tactics is one of the greatest video games ever produced. The original PS1 version, the War of the Lions, took it and made it even more special on PSP. Like 10 of us played, but thanks to emulators, though, people got a hold of that War of the Lions and started playing it. So you all began to understand. After just 5.5 hours with this game, I can safely tell you all that this is it's just adding to a masterpiece. The new UI is slick. The quality of life controls, like just tilting the camera with the analogs, is incredible. Cycling through your party, the lore, my god, the lore stuff that they've added, the Chronicles and things in there. I like they call it the Ivalice Chronicles because really for me the highlight of this game is the chronicling system for the story, for the characters. It updates the character bios, like you can see what they were in the past and what they are in the present. I'm sure that's going to keep developing because the whole thing about the game is what kicks off the narrative for the game, and they make it clear up front with the narration, is the Durai Church Chronicles. You're basically looking through the different chronicles, and those new chronicles are added as you progress through the game. So it is absolutely spellbinding what they have done with this stuff. Because Final Fantasy Tactics, it's never been... Grinding for me is fun. I love grinding. I love grinding my characters up and long battles and, you know, getting job points and, you know, tricking out your party, basically, you know. But that is not the strength of the game. It's not even close. It's the writing. Final Fantasy Tactics is one of, if not the best written video game of all time. Like the political intrigue with the powers that be, the people at the top, even the people that you don't see in the shadows. That's the people who are really in power, is the people in the shadows. And that's really how it always works, right? That's how it works in the real world too. You got these figureheads, these puppets and stuff. The people behind the shadows are controlling the strings. Final Fantasy Tactics knows that, and they bring it to light in extraordinary fashion. This game is even a bigger masterpiece now. So the way it chronicles everything, your storytelling, your characters, the character progression, what's going on in each region, the history of each region, and then getting more in depth with all this stuff with the bard tales, or with the rumors from the taverns and stuff. It's chef's kiss, man. Like, if you're a writer, like, even if you're not a writer or a creator like me, like a lot of you all are. I talk to a lot of you all. A lot of you all have projects going on, and I can't wait to see them. They're going to be awesome. Keep making. Just keep doing. Keep making your thing. This game is inspiration for you. And even if you're not into creating stories, if you just appreciate a great story, great lore, all that. I know a lot of you D&D people out there. I know a lot of you all, Matt Mercer's thing, Critical Role. I know a lot of you all are fans of that stuff. This is the icing on the top of the cake. This is the first slice of birthday cake. The corner, the nice corner with all the stuff on the edge of it. That's what this is. But it's also the protein and the carbs too. It's also the veggies. It's all of it. It's the whole meal with the dessert. It is good for you. I haven't gotten to the voice acting yet and the voice direction. I haven't even gotten to that yet. The gameplay is slick, man. The gameplay is slick. The chronicling, the heavy leaning into the lore. It's just amazing. It's just beautiful. What they've done with it is absolutely mesmerizing. It's not the War of the Lions port, and that's fine. When I first booted up the game, I was a little underwhelmed with the opening, because the War of the Lions opening with the animated stained glass and everything was just one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful game opening ever made. It's just art. I was a little disappointed they didn't put that in there. And then there were a couple of voice direction cues in the Orban Monastery opening prologue sequence that I thought was a little off. But then after that, I've got no complaints. Like, it just picked up. Like, I feel like the voice direction and the voice acting are the voice acting is spot on. Like, these actors are going in. Like, I hate Argoth. Well, Argoth now, but used to be Algus. Then it was Argus, and now it's Argoth. But in the original, the blonde-haired prick that, you know, does the things he does, I'll say that. The end of chapter 1, that dude was going in. Shout out to the voice actor that played Argoth. I haven't looked up the full cast yet. Shout out to that guy. And shout out to the whole cast. Rhymes' voice actor is perfect. He is perfect. Ben Starr's Dystarg is great. Well, I just got through chapter 1, so you haven't gotten to the meat of his stuff yet. But, dude, man, like, this game is sick, dude. It's just so good. It's so good, and I can't sing its praises enough. It's one of the greatest video games ever made. It's one of the greatest stories you will ever experience in a video game. Final Fantasy VII is the greatest story ever told in a video game. Period. Because it inspired droves of the video game creators that we now know. It subsequently created hundreds of millions and billions of dollars for the gaming industry because of the other creators that went in influenced by Final Fantasy VII that made billions of dollars for other companies. So Final Fantasy, as long as the video game industry exists in its current form and into the future, Final Fantasy VII's potency will never be stated enough. It can never be understated. That being said, Final Fantasy Tactics is the greatest written story ever. If it were just a little bit longer and you got more time in that world, which I understand why you don't because the tactical battles are so long. That's why the story is relatively short. But if that game were 6 or 7 chapters, it will quite possibly be the greatest story ever told in a video game. Because I feel like with the Lucavi, there was more you could have done. There was more to inject in there. Get more with Thunder God Cid and some of the other characters, especially Orlin. I think he's a great character there that I haven't gotten to yet. But there's so many great characters and so many morally gray characters in this story. You could dive more into the political and the religious intrigue, all the backstabbing and the shadowy stuff. The Shakespearean stuff is so good in the game. It's so good. Should you pick up Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles? Absolutely. This isn't a review. This is just a love letter to Final Fantasy Tactics. And a love letter. I've criticized Square Enix when it's needed. I will praise them when it's needed. This is a love letter to Square Enix for what they have done with the Ivalice Chronicles. Spot on. This is the best remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it, I have ever played. This is the best remaster I have ever played. I'm 1 chapter in. The voice acting, the voice direction, the chronicling of events. You can spend hours reading through the documents. It's so good, and the more you read, the more into the characters you get. And you're more into what's going on. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's all I've got to say. This is a love letter to Final Fantasy Tactics. I hope you all are having a great day. Thank you again, Square Enix. Keep up the great work. You all are currently doing some great work. More, please. More, please. Take your time. Do it right. Don't feel like you got to release the world. Everything. Stick to what you're good at. This is what you're good at. This is what you're good at. So, anyway, you all have a great night. Be safe, be good to each other, keep rocking, and I will see you all in the very next video. Take care.